What's up, you guys? It's your boy Pretty Boy Floyd, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about 5 grooming mistakes you guys are making. The first grooming mistake that I guarantee none of you guys have noticed or none of you guys have thought about, especially my younger audience, because I literally just found this out last week. And I'm 24 years old, and this is the first time I'm starting to grow nose hairs. So it was really weird. It was just like, one day I was just like, why do I keep on itching my nose? Like, why do I keep rubbing it? Like, this is gross. People are gonna think that I'm like picking my nose. But in reality, it was like my nose hair like touching my nostril, and I was just like, why does it feel like something's in my nose? Grooming mistake number 1 is not investing in a nose trimmer. Invest into a nose trimmer and trim your nose hairs regularly. Like, this is gonna sound really gross, but nose hairs can even like catch boogers. So like, if you're noticing that like you're having like boogers just like hanging out, you know, you're having like bats in the cave just hanging out, it could be because of your nose hairs. And your nose hairs are like catching them. The second grooming tip that I have for you guys is eyebrows. Either you are over plucking your eyebrows or they're not groomed enough. Some people over pluck their eyebrows. I'm one of those people who used to over pluck their eyebrows like a lot. Like, I actually used to go to the nail salon, get my eyebrows plucked, and they were over plucked and they looked really feminine, and they didn't really like look too good with my face. At the barbershop too, when I would ask my barber to like line my eyebrows up, it would be like really thin. Now don't get me wrong, this can work for you. I mean, like, look at guys like The Rock, you know, who rocks like thin eyebrows. Like, he doesn't have like thick eyebrows, like they're actually pretty thin. So there are some guys that can actually rock it, but I think for the most of us, having like really thin eyebrows, especially if like getting them done that way, doesn't really look too well. So now for my dudes who don't do anything to their eyebrows and have like naturally like bushy eyebrows, or you even have a unibrow, this can be a grooming mistake because you're just not taking care of like your eyebrows, and you can really tell. For those types of people, I think that they're lucky because they have a lot of hairs and they have a lot of room to work. I still do think that you should clean up the edges, but not too much, and you don't want to make them too thin. I really feel like we should work within our natural borders. So like, if you're born with thick eyebrows, I think that you should still maintain thick eyebrows, but just with a little bit of upkeep. Now if you naturally have thin eyebrows, I still think that you shouldn't aspire to get like thick eyebrows, because then that's not going to look very natural. So like with me, you guys know that I've got my eyebrows microbladed before, but he's not going to make them like extra thick, or like he's not going to make them like unnatural looking. He's not going to make them look like somebody else's eyebrows. So if you feel like your eyebrows are too thin, there's a couple of ways that you guys can go about that. So the first thing I talked about was microblading. You can get your eyebrows microbladed. Now, you do have to be careful where you get your eyebrows microbladed, because that can actually make it look too feminine and make it look too drawn on, and like, you know what I'm saying, just not really look good. So really do your research when it comes to microblading. I went hard, and I specifically went to somebody who specializes in men's eyebrows. So like, I'm from Virginia, I went all the way to Los Angeles, California to get my eyebrows microbladed, because no amount of money saved is worth ruining your face. So that's my philosophy. You don't have to go that hard, you know, play within your budget, but just make sure you do your research before going to somebody. Now, another thing that you can do if your eyebrows are a little bit too thin and you want them to be thicker, or if you've overplucked them too much, there is this serum called Latisse. You can buy it by prescription. There's a lot of online dermatologist companies now that actually sell Latisse for like around $100, and you don't necessarily need to go to your local dermatologist because that could be expensive with co-payments and whatnot. So if you just search up Latisse serums, you guys can Google search it, and I think certain skincare brands like there's certain skincare subscription companies that have dermatologists that are licensed dermatologists that can prescribe you with Latisse. You can also use Latisse for your eyelashes too if you want your eyelashes a little bit longer. But it's up to you, you know, you do your thing.
Before we get on to my next tip, I want to thank today's video sponsor, which is Tiege Hanley. And because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. Just click the first link in the description, and not only will Tiege Hanley get you the best possible price, but they'll also give you a free gift with your first box. Click that link and get started for just $25. So take advantage of this low price that Tiege Hanley is giving you guys, especially with that free gift. I know last month it was a towel. The month before that it's a toiletry bag. I don't know what this month's gift is, but definitely take advantage of Tiege Hanley's free gift and low prices. So if you're confused on where to start on your skincare journey, Tiege Hanley is the right place for you. They cut out the middleman. They don't throw any complicated ingredients at you or do any of that. They simplify your skincare routine just for you. And if you're that type of guy who just wants a simple routine, by all means, Tiege Hanley is the right place for you. So if you guys are interested in Tiege Hanley and want to get started on your skincare journey, begin with Tiege Hanley, and their link will be down in the description below. Now back to the video.
The third grooming mistake that I have for you guys is not using aftershave. A lot of you guys think that aftershave isn't necessary. A lot of y'all think that like you're immune to razor bumps and razor irritation. And I'm here to tell you that like if you are of African American descent and you haven't experienced razor bumps, you probably will if you keep on shaving like that. So invest into a good aftershave. I freaking praise this aftershave cream right here. This is the Skin Tight Razor Bump Cream. So with razor bumps, they are treatable and they are manageable, but they're not curable unless you remove your actual beard. Now razor bumps can cause a lot of problems, trust me. It can make you look like you have acne on your cheeks, on your chin, underneath your neck, on your neck. It can cause hyperpigmentation for us darker folks. So razor bumps, trust me, you want to take care of that. The first line of defense is an aftershave. And if you are prone to razor bumps, I suggest an aftershave that is formulated specifically for razor bumps. Now, if it gets to get to my fourth grooming mistake that most guys make, is that they don't know how to take care of their skin. And I'm piggybacking off of the last one. You see how I know what causes my skin condition? Like, I knew that it started from razor bumps. And then razor bumps developed into pseudofolliculitis. Pseudofolliculitis went away, but then I left post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. I know that what keeps my hyperpigmentation there is my beard. And me constantly shaving and constantly giving my skin irritation. So my skin is so sensitive to overreacting and overproducing melanin. Just me wearing glasses causes hyperpigmentation on my nose and on the side of my nose. Like, think about that. Me wearing glasses causes my skin to produce more melanin because it feels like you're damaging it, and like I'm damaging my skin by just wearing glasses. Like, think about that for a second. And it causes dark spots on the side of my nose, which could like give the illusion that I have dark circles, but really it's just my glasses causing pressure. My glasses don't weigh that much. Like, you guys know how much glasses weigh. They don't weigh that much. The tip that I have to give to you guys is narrow down what your skin condition is. Think back, backtrack when it started. You know, when did it start? What did you introduce into your new routine? what caused this, have a timeline, you know, just how I had it. I started shaving in order for me to have a clear, even complexion. I have to remove my beard. I don't want to get too deep into it because this video is not about that. This video is about grooming mistakes. So the takeaway for this tip is to find out what your skin condition is, find out where it originated, make a timeline, and then make a battle plan for how you're going to treat it. For the most part, you're probably going to need to see a specialist for this. The fifth tip that I have for you guys is to invest into good eye drops to have white eyes. Is that going to focus? Yep. This is the Roto Ice eye drops. These are the best eye drops to whiten your eyes. Now there are eye drops that I've seen called Lumify. I've never tried it because this has worked so well. You can find this at Walgreens or anywhere. You can probably find it on Amazon. But a warning before you use this stuff is very refreshing. What I mean by that is it's a surprise at how much it opens up your eyes. I don't want to say it's painful, but it's like an extra strong Visine. It's way better than Visine. But the reason why you want to whiten your eyes is because red eyes does not, it doesn't look very attractive, especially when it's allergy season, and you can't really help it. I know because I have severe allergies. I have severe allergies every year, and my eyes will get very red, and I wear contacts. So contacts with allergies, nah, it's just my eyes will be very red. Now the benefit of having really white eyes is because it just makes your eyes pop more. Now if you have colored eyes, having white eyes will make your eyes pop more. I wear colored contacts, so the color of my eyes pops out more when I'm wearing my contacts. And even if you don't wear contacts, it is still good. Or even if your eyes are not colored, trust me, whitening your eyes will make your eyes look way more attractive than if they were just a dull white. This stuff makes it whiter. It makes it whiter than what it naturally is. So it's kind of funny. You don't really realize how dull your eyes look until you put this stuff in. Also, if you have redness, this stuff will instantly take care of it. Just 2 drops in each eye. Man, yeah. So I always carry that around with me in my pocket, or in my backpack or whatever. So a bonus tip that I want to leave this video off on. A lot of you guys, you want to have more defined muscles. You know what I'm saying? You trying to look more ripped. You know what I mean? You trying to get that vascularity popping. You trying to get those abs popping. You're trying to get that chest separation. You're trying to get all that. You're trying to look toned. A lot of you guys are walking around here with super hairy arms, super hairy stomachs, chests, legs, whatever it is. A lot of you guys don't shave, and I know what you're gonna say. Yo, that's super feminine, only girls shave, that's so weird, why do you shave, why do you shave your legs, why do you shave, your arms, your stomach, this and that. Bro, let me tell you something, this is something that most guys don't do, and this will make you look leaner, more jacked and ripped than 90% of guys because they don't do this. Even if you're not that lean, you're gonna look leaner than a guy who has a lot of hair on his arms or anywhere else. And it's the shave. It's the manscape, yes. A lot of you guys are against shaving body hair and this and that. Man, to be honest with you, I think if you're scared to shave hair, I feel like you're hiding something, you know? I feel like you're insecure about your body if you have a lot of body hair. I feel like, because that's what your body hair is doing. It's hiding a lot of definition. If you want to look instantly more ripped, you want to look instantly more defined, shave. You know? And if your body ain't right yet, get your body right, then shave. But for most of us, for guys who, have a decent body composition and, and who looked ripped and, who looked shredded, we don't mind shaving because we know we look damn good, I really think that a lot of guys don't shave because their body, their body just ain't right yet, and it's cool. I completely understand. But if you are trying to make your body look better, and if you are trying to look more ripped, more aesthetically pleasing, definitely shave. And that's not just your stomach and your abs. I'm talking about like everywhere. There's a reason why bodybuilders do that, man. You look way more muscular with no body hair. I'll give you guys like a little quick run through of like how I shave. So basically I use an Andis electric clipper. I just got these clippers from Walmart. You don't need any like fancy clippers or anything like that. They're literally like $20 at Walmart. These electric clippers. I use electric clippers from the waist down, and I use a razor from the waist up. So when it comes to my arms, using a razor and I'm shaving, and all of that. This is instantly how you can make your arms look more vascular. You can make your arms look more vascular even if you don't have that much hair. Trust me, you shaving it down and shaving it bald, your vascularity will go up. Some people really like vascular arms. I know me, I like having vascular arms, man. I like having vascular arms. They make me look more ripped. So yeah, shave your arms will make the vascularity show more. And now when it comes to shaving your legs, I will have to give you guys a warning. Never use a razor, man. Never use a razor from the waist down. Never use a razor. It's a no-no. Just don't do it. Use electric clippers, please. Please use electric clippers. Because when that hair grows back and your ass starts itching, just, oh my gosh, I'm getting, oh god, it sucks. You cannot go to bed. You can't. And then like it starts like sticking you. Your legs feel like they just have like these little pins in them. It sucks, man. Just do not use a razor. Do not use a razor. Just don't. Anyways, that's the end of the video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave some grooming mistakes or grooming tips down in the comment section below. And if you like this video, do me a favor, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also follow me on Instagram if you haven't already either. It's at Elijah.aj. That's my real name, Elijah with an ALIJH.aj. If y'all didn't know. So yeah, I will catch y'all next time. Peace.